In the early 17th century, the roots of slavery in America were taking hold. But the story begins with a different form of servitude, indentured servitude. It was a common practice where individuals would agree to work for a master for a set number of years in exchange for passage to America and the promise of land or resources upon completion of their term. Among these early arrivals were Anthony and Mary Johnson, who arrived in Virginia in the 1620s. They, like many others, worked under contracts but eventually gained their freedom. However, their story takes a turn with the arrival of John Kaiser, an indentured servant who worked alongside Anthony Johnson. In 1654 or 1655, a dispute arose between Anthony Johnson and Kaiser over the terms of Kaiser's indenture. The case went to court and the decision was groundbreaking. The court ruled that Anthony Johnson could hold John Kaiser in lifelong servitude, effectively making him a slave. This made a big problem because other owners of servants saw this and went to court too. They wanted to keep their servant as slaves forever too. By 1661, Virginia made slavery legal. But slavery didn't start with Virginia. Before that, there was a John Punch, a black man. He and some white servants tried to run away from their masters. But only Punch got punished with slavery forever. This was a big moment that made slavery more common in America. So, slavery didn't start with the first African slaves in 1620. It began when people started using indentured servitude to make slaves out of others, which lasted for many years.